Hello and good morning, my beloveds. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel and welcome to day 12 of the weigh-in. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, yes, so I'm gonna weigh myself in today. Today's a feed day. If you never watched yesterday's video, please check it out. But I decided to break my fast at 3 today because I want to finish at 7 and give my food enough time to digest. If you never watched the last video, you would know that I started eating at 6 and I didn't get to really finish until 10, and that's just way too late for the digestive system. And just me psychologically, I just don't want to be eating that late, and it's unnecessary. It's not like I've got anything else to do. I'm on lockdown. So for that reason, I've decided to change the times. So that would officially make it 41 hours of fasting, but moving forward it would end up being 44 again from Sunday. So let's recap just so before we weigh ourselves. So the day before yesterday, we weighed in at 67.2 kg. That was 148 pounds. I had lost the day before that 0.7 kg. That's 1.5 pounds. My body fat was 35.9% and I had lost 0.9% in body fat, and that's been on ADF 48 hours, but obviously I'm doing between 40 and 40. Well, it's originally 44, between 48. Yesterday I weighed in at 67.8 kg. That's 149 pounds. So I had put on 0.6 kg. That's 1.0 pounds. My body fat had increased between 1.1%, that making it 37.0. And the reason I did increase is because it was a feed day the day before yesterday. So getting ready to weigh myself in today. I'm sure if consistency is true that I've probably dropped a little bit, but it looks like this week it will probably even out. Maybe I'm hoping between 3 and 4 pounds loss this week, but let's see. And if that's the case, that will give me enough data to know that what I could change for my ADF a little bit more, how I decide to do it moving forward. I have been really, especially when it comes to thinking about what's that word called, going vegan for the 1 week before I come on my period. Vegans consume a lot of carbs, a lot, and I feel like if you are in a weight loss position, it might not be the best idea. Can you lose weight on it? Of course, because you'd be cutting out certain things, but then you'd be adding certain things. So it just all depends, and I think it's trial and error. And if you're not working with a professional or coach that can help you through those stages, it's just trial and error for you. It's trial and error for them, but they kind of know what they're doing and they can have a little bit more insight, where when you're doing it yourself, you're in your box, you're in your emotions, you're in your feelings, you're in your knowledge, you're in conflicting interests from social media and stuff like that. So that's the only thing, that's the kind of only different. Plus accountability and support, you don't have that when you're doing it on your own, and it's very raw and very raw. So if you don't have that thick bone, or you don't understand the journey, you can end up being stopping starting, and it gets to the point where the stopping and starting becomes very damaging to your body. So yes, I am going to weigh myself. I feel slim. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a nice feeling. Like, I don't look any difference, I know that, but every day, even on my eat days, I feel slimmer. So let's see how this goes. Like, on top of it being my eat day today, I am breaking my fast with double shots of protein powder, seaweed, macadamia nuts, maybe a little bit of cashew and rose nuts because I've got some left, and avocado maybe. And then later on, I'm going to have a bagel, cream cheese, and some strawberries and blueberries. And then after that, I'm going to have my salad and my mackerel and all the good bits. All right, guys. And then later on, I am having my popcorn, Turkish delight, and that stuff for moving out with my daughter. But it is going to be portion control. I'll check in with you guys in a bit and let you know how I'm doing. Depth about how much I weigh, how I feel, and all that good stuff. So officially today I weighed in at 67.7 kg. That's still 149 pounds, 0.1 something 22 pounds, and my body fat's the same. It's the same, like 1 point. So 40 something hours on fasting and I've lost nothing. And I'm going to tell you this, the scales don't mean anything. I feel fantastic. I feel smaller, I feel tighter, I feel really, really good. On a personal level, I really enjoy ADF. I like it. I feel mentally it's a good thing for me. It's what I started with, to be honest with you, in intermittent fasting, but it's one of the reasons why I stopped, because I just kept staying at that kind of weight. I was losing, but not enough to kind of make you say, okay, what's going on? So it's still not the end of the week, and I was hoping I could lose between 3 and 5 pounds, but if I'm really honest with you, it might end up being another 2 to 4 pounds at the most. But either way, I'm gonna see it through. At least then I can say to myself, I'll put it in my bags of tools, like 1 meal a day. If you haven't checked that video out, please do. I like OMAD, but OMAD for me isn't a maintenance or something I would use if I was going on holiday, or I was, had multiple occasions in a week or something like that. I would use that to not isolate myself. I'm just going to put some oils on my nails. So now that I've done that, and I have never really deliberately monitored my ADF, obviously in the beginning you're losing, so you feel good, and all the other things that comes with feeling good, the sense of control, the sense that you can even do 40 something hours of fasting makes you feel good. But after a while, if it's not working and not giving you the results that you need, and this is not being over the top, I'm not very big, so it depends on where you are. What will work for your sister may not work for you. What will work for your friend may not work for you. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just doesn't work for you, and it doesn't work right now. So my goal right now is to fast to the bone, meaning to get my weight to the smallest I can get, and then find a method to maintain that. So if you haven't seen my videos of me doing the 1 week on snake juice diet, which is something I'm going to go and start doing from next week, please check that out. But I've got a feeling after I do the 6 weeks on the snake juice diet, there's going to be 1 week that I'm going to allow myself to do a vegan, and it's just an experiment, just to kind of see what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I'm so sorry. But to my detriment, it may not be the best thing to do, because of it's not going to allow me to lose the weight. Just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's healthy. So healthy in the sense of it will get my body fat to the level that I need it to get. Options wise, and cutting out certain meats and all that is a very good idea, but I think I'm going to try it out when I... Oh, why am I yawning so much? I'm so sorry. When I get to my goal weight, it's just something I'm not prepared to risk right now while I'm on the roll and while I'm on this challenge. So I've decided to scrap that now. I've only just decided while I'm in front of you. I've just decided to scrap that. So I have to look for a different method of me getting some calories 1 week before my period. So I've got a feeling I will probably either go back on the ADF or the 72. But if I'm honest with you, to get some calories in, I'll probably go with ADF. Why I'm yawning so much? I'm not even tired. I feel good. Oh, that's quite weird. You're either hungry or you're tired, and either to be honest with you. So yes, yeah. So I've just yeah, completely gonna put OMED and ADF in my tools tools, and for me I will use them sporadically when I need to. They're methods, they're very good methods, they feel good methods, but they're not going to give me or someone around my size or has the same type of struggles that I'm having, the results that we need. So yes, back to the drawing board, which is, let me get it out here. Dun dun dun. Back to the drawing board. So I fasted for this whole week, and then I ate. Yes, this is ADF. So I was going to do fast another week, refeeds, and then I was going to come on. So 1 week before I come on, because I come on every 3 weeks, I was going to do vegan and allow myself to eat 4 to 6 meals a day. But that's because I wanted to consume fruits and vegetables and all that good stuff, which is still a very good idea. Do you understand what I mean? But I'm going to do it after the 6 weeks is over. I'm not going to do it now. So I'm going to sit down with myself and have a think on how I'm going to tackle this, and that 1 week before my period I'll probably do ADF again, just so I can get the calories in and enough, and then fast during my period, and then I've got a week left after that, and hopefully for the grace of God I've hit my target, because already I have lost, this week I had lost 10 pounds. So hopefully this week I would have lost 12 or 13, not on top, I'm talking about another 2 or 3 pounds, so that would have been 13 pounds. So I've only got another, because I'm trying to lose 30 pounds, give or take, but I'm more concentrating on my body fat. I want my body fat to get to about 25%, 20% pushing it, but I hold body fat quite well. I don't know why. It's in my organs and all that kind of good stuff. But even when I was slim, I used to be about 25, 26% body fat when I was really slim. So let's see how it goes. Back to the drawing board, which I don't mind, and I will allow myself, now that I've done it, I feel better when I say, okay, I can't do it, because I have a goal and I'm not prepared to keep going up and down in trial and error. I know the vegan meal, I wasn't looking for it to allow me to lose any weight, but if I would have lost a significant amount on this week's ADF, I would have done it gladly, but it's not enough for me to do that. So yeah, definitely guys, but apart from that I feel good. Remember, I am doing my before and after pictures on Sunday, so today's Friday, and yeah, from next week I will be exercising. Another thing that contributes to all of this, I haven't been exercising, so that does make a difference. But from next week I'm definitely exercising. The snake juice formula works really well for me. I have enough energy, and yeah, I'm refeeding on a Sunday, so that helps. Apart from that guys, I am good. So I'm gonna bid you a goodbye. I'm gonna jump into the shower, and then we're gonna go up to the shops quickly just to kind of see a few things, and then I'll be back and I will, yeah. So this is a weigh-in one, so you'll see the weigh-in for tomorrow. Let's see what that has in store for us. Okay guys, take care. Hey guys, so I finished breaking my fast, and it was good, but I wasn't desperately hungry, and it just felt like the next logical step, and I've got half an hour until I have my bagel. I'm not craving for that in any way, but just doing some research and stuff like that, and it just dawned on me when I came out of the shower, apart from feeling quite small and quite good, even as I haven't lost any body fat or weight, that how the mirror is your only and best option. And I tell you this, so I've had this bra, it's a sports bra, for years now, and normally when I put it on, there's two bulges of fat showing. because it's so compressed, I sometimes use it, and sometimes you can get away with just showing one roll, but you'd always see a massive bowl here. Yeah, I can't really like that. It would look like, guys, look at this. Honestly, like, I suffer. I've had plastic surgery. I've had liposuction. This was about over 5 years ago. It was the most painfulest thing, and I'm not against plastic surgery. I want to say that first of all. Some women, their bodies have got so out of shape. No matter how much fasting and weight loss stuff they do, they will always retain a certain shape because they've allowed their body to get out of shape. One moment, please. Eden, go downstairs. I'm coming. Good girl. So, but I do think that before you even do any surgery or you think about anything like that, you have to do yourself a favor and at least learn to intermittent fast to allow your body to get rid of as much as it can before you do something extreme like that, because surgery is not cheap, even if you do get a good discount on it, and it's very, very, very painful. On top of being painful, I know everyone's pain barrier is different. The recovery is hard. The recovery is just as hard. The massaging you have to do, and then that takes money and the time you have to take off work or take off anywhere. At the end of the day, you can put that weight back on like that. Do you understand? Or the cells don't repair properly, and you know, as much as they take some out, a lot of people that do a lot of cosmetic surgery find they put a lot more weight on afterwards, and the weight goes back on disproportionately because that fat has been taken out. So my thing is that even when I had my surgery, it probably looked like this. It probably did look like this the first couple of weeks, and then afterwards it just came back. And I'll show a picture. This was 2 years later, and if you think I look slim but my fat is still there, and I think I'm a little bit bigger than this now, of course, but I feel like I have never, the only time I've really got my back fat really, really low without intermittent fasting is when I was weight training a lot. And I was intermittent fasting without knowing I was really doing it, to be honest with you. So that's the only time that I've got my bum and my back fat at the place that it should be, especially health-wise. So I just thought I would give that to you. If you're there and you're feeling like there's parts of your body that you think that you will never be able to help, maybe intermittent fasting can't get rid of everything or do everything, but it will give you enough and enough confidence. Then you can make a solid decision about surgery or about anything else that you need to do to help it. But health comes first, guys. Look at my back. Honestly, I'm telling you, like, whoa, I am just like feeling myself a little bit. God first, but I'm feeling myself. So guys, yes, I know that intermittent fasting is hard. Water fasting is even harder, but believe me, I have programs. If you want me to be your coach, by membership, we have downloads that you can do, which are DIY, you can do yourself. I have membership, which is a monthly membership, and I check up on you. But these are the people that are quite sufficient and feel like they can do it by themselves, but they just need that little bit of support. Or you can do one-to-one with me, and I have a set amount and I go through everything with you and I hold your hand all the way, guys. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You have one life. The money that you're worried about, all these other things that you're worried about, if you're gone, what difference does it make? So I bid you a goodbye. I'm gonna go and have my next meal in a couple of minutes, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy. Take care, guys.